What is going on, Jeepers Creepers fans? We have some new images coming in. It pertains to the upcoming Jeepers Creepers 3 movie and having to have leaked images come from the movie itself. Now again, I do want to let you guys know that the official trailer of the film has not yet been confirmed for an official release date, so we don't really know as of this point now as to when exactly they're going to be dropping any sort of trailer. My best guess is at some given point during the month of September, we may in fact see a trailer from this film, but in fact from that we do actually have some really interesting images, one in which I want to go on ahead and point out here of being 4 different images showcasing the Creeper nearby his beating you truck. Now as you guys can see, the Creeper does look different, of course bringing back the original truck that he had in the first film, which can only play into the effect of what's going to be happening as an overall narrative in this film, and the Creeper having to use the truck that much more, as we didn't really get to see the truck that much in the first film, and of course the truck wasn't ever featured in the second movie. But here, if you guys don't know, this movie takes place in between the first and second installments, so maybe something happens to the Creeper's truck, which is why it's one of the reasons as to why he doesn't use it in the second film. But as you guys can see, we get to see the directors, we get to see several cast members with the Creeper in these 4 images, which the Creeper again looks very ominous, and I do say that looks very different in comparison to the other Creepers. But with that, we also have another image, as you guys can see on screen, with a couple of teenagers seemingly having to look very shocked as to what they just came across. So again, we don't know if these kids are going to be collateral damage that are going to be getting in the way of the Creeper, but we do understand that several people are going to be in pursuit of the Creeper before his time is over and him having to feast. So we do understand that this is going to be somewhat of a cat and mouse situation, to where people are going to try and hunt down and destroy the Creeper, but again, it's going to backfire on them, which plays into the third image, as you guys can see on screen, and which is the best image depicted thus far, in the Creeper having to smash through some sort of window. Either it's a car window or a bus window or some sort of truck window, and there's blood all around the window, and it looks like the Creeper, seemingly enough, is very happy and very satisfied, but also he looks very devious and hungry in his overall facial expressions. So could the Creeper be grabbing someone and trying to feast? Who knows? But what's known is that there is blood surrounding this entire glass window, so maybe the Creeper has in fact harmed somebody. He looks very different. It pertains to his shirt, it pertains to his overall demeanor, his teeth, his eyes, but either way, he looks very, very ominous, and hopefully enough we get to see more from the Creeper in this film and pertains to what's happening here. And finally, we have another shot of what seems to be a dagger-like blade having to impale an object. Now to me, it looks like the object that the knife is sticking through happens to be that of a sheriff's hat, so perhaps maybe the Creeper used this dagger in order to catch somebody off guard or trying to kill somebody, because we understand based on this screenshot that he does have a very similar weapon as seen in the Jeepers Creepers 2 film, because in Jeepers Creepers 2 we saw how the Creeper was wielding a dagger that had the exact same insignia, the exact same paintings and carvings onto the blade as this one has. So we don't know in fact if this is the same knife, but in fact if you guys look very closely, it looks to be extending, in which by the end of it we get to see that in fact it is a hat, and this object in which actually goes through the hat is much longer than the dagger or blade that we saw in the second film. So one can only assume that the Creeper is going to be using more weapons in this film, and I highly encourage you guys, if you guys have not, to go on ahead and punch that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you guys can be notified whenever more Jeepers Creepers news, information, and updates are posted onto this channel. For all the latest in Jeepers Creepers updates, make sure to go on ahead and punch that subscribe button, guys. But again, these are the only leaked images that are going around as of right now. There is no date for an official trailer. Now again, I am going to make a separate video talking about where you guys can go on ahead and find Jeepers Creepers 3 on the release date of September 26th. I'm going to give you guys all the information in that video, so make sure you guys are posted and check up on that video when it comes out. And again, I want to know your overall thoughts and opinions as to what's happening in these overall screenshots. What are your overall thoughts on the Creeper's weapons? What are your overall thoughts on the way the Creeper looks? Again, he looks very ominous and he looks very devious, and this film I'm hoping to be the best film in the installment so far, because if this movie succeeds, then we are going to be getting a 4th film. So I highly encourage you guys to spread this video, share the channel, let's get the word out and trying to get as much support for the movie as possible. Even though the director does have a horrible past, for the movie franchise as a whole, I do believe that it definitely deserves a chance, and we're actually going to get our first glimpse of this come September. So thank you all so much for watching. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.